Hi, today I'm introducing a new feature inside Shopstory, a library of starting sections you can actually pick from and start building even faster. So you have beautiful grids, irregular layouts, sliders, and so on. Everything unstyled, so you can really use your design system and do everything on your brand. So with those sections, you can build a page like this. And that's actually what we're gonna do today. We're gonna recreate this page from scratch in under 5 minutes with Shopstory and new library of starter sections. A quick reminder, Shopstory is a visual builder inside your CMS. So if today you are using Contentful, Appliance, Content Stack, and more, you can actually add Shopstory app on top of that and start building pages visually without developers. So here you can see a couple of really beautiful examples of pages built by our customers. Let's dive in. All right, this is a Contentful example, and you can actually open Shopstory inside Contentful and start adding sections. So again, a vast library of sections. Let's pick a simple one like this and start by changing an image. It's worth mentioning that what you can see here is already styled. So you have your fonts, colors, buttons, etc. Of course, you can change that like this, but your starting point is already using your design system, and we think this is absolutely fantastic feature. I'm now changing text on button and maybe changing the appearance to outline stroke. This looks pretty good. Maybe get rid of the outer margins, and we are done with the first section. That was that fast. All right, maybe let's add a grid of elements, 3 columns, pretty typical layout. And what is important here is that starter sections are just your starting point. It's not a rigid template that would allow for just a very limited amount of changes. It's your starting point. You can actually build anything you want and do lots of different kinds of adjustments. So now adding a bit more space on top and bottom and picking media for those 3 cards. At this point, it's worth mentioning that Shopstory uses your media picker from underlying CMS, in this case Contentful. All your assets that you already have in Contentful media picker will be available inside Shopstory. I'm pretty happy with the result, but I'd actually like this text to be under the image. So I'm changing the position of the cover to the top, and now I think it looks pretty great. The last thing would be to get rid of those margins in between elements, and now we have a very kind of modern look. So let's continue. Let's add something more irregular and do a quick adjustment of adding some spacing at the top, changing the font style on the left, and actually adding one more element to the left stack. That would be an image with natural aspect ratio of the image. We're gonna pick an image like this, maybe decrease the width and add some space on top. That's perfect. For the right side, let's just pick a video instead of image. Just pick a video from Contentful Media Library and maybe click Enable Play Pause to make it possible to play pause the video here. So we are done with desktop. Let's see how it looks on mobile. So the first section looks really good. Same with the second one, but maybe let's do a quick adjustments here and change from grid to slider mode very quickly, like this. And yeah, I think it looks better, definitely more compact. The last section looks really good. I don't think we need to change anything here. So now let's close Shopstory. It saves automatically and just open preview. And here we have the whole page built live in under 5 minutes with the new library of sections. I think this is a fantastic feature and our customers gonna love it. If you like what you've seen, be sure to go to shopstore.app to learn more, and also be sure to subscribe to our social channels on Twitter and LinkedIn. Thanks for watching. Bye.